Welcome to CUTZ. We are glad you're here. We have gathered here to run Clarissa, recent black belt through the gauntlet. Congratulations to Clarissa. Let me just get this. There we go. Congratulations to Clarissa. She is a black belt. If she wins this matchup against Del the Funky Homo Sapien, then she becomes a first-degree black belt, second-degree black belt, third-degree black belt, so on and so forth until she becomes a 12th-degree black belt and faces Corrupt for her gold belt, making her the queen of the channel. Let's just take a second to note that it is two females that have rose to the top of Battle CUTZ immediately, Lady Poetic and Clarissa. So just saying respect to the females in the hip-hop community. They have what it takes to be some of the best listeners in hip-hop. I would you agree with that?
I mean, proof is in the pudding, I guess so.
Yeah.
Proof's in the pudding.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're giving these songs ratings, but the ratings don't matter because it's all about who we vote for, who wins the track. It's all about the end. So stick around till the end of this video when we decide. Now, if we both decide differently, then it's a draw, and Clarissa wins, correct?
Mm-hmm.
If it's a draw, by default, goes to the runner. You know, what's that saying in baseball? Tie goes to the runner.
Mm-hmm.
Tie goes to the runner, not the thrower. So it's all about defense. Clarissa's on the defense right now. Clarissa, Bishop NEHRU, featuring Q Hampton. Let's do this right now.
No escaping this.
Nope. You didn't. You have to refresh it. You didn't refresh the list.
Oh, okay, my bad. This is the old list.
Mm-hmm.
No escaping this.
Nope.
I have 26 videos in here.
Correct.
That makes I don't know why. That's what's showing me, bro. I'll reload it one more time.
Yeah, I don't have that. I completely took it off. I completely.
That's Bishop NEHRU. This is it.
Okay.
Oh, no, this is
no.
Weird. Here we go.
I was like, no, that's not it.
Dude, we just experienced a YouTube glitch.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, I know. I was looking right at the place. So I was like, no, it's gone. I removed it.
It's gone, but every time, but YouTube fucking glitched. That was a YouTube glitch right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It got stuck in the first song of the previous playlist.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that brief disruption, Clarissa. Let's do it. I'm sorry, man. I gotta get a beer. I'm sorry, Clarissa. My bad. Luckily, this is a long-form show. And people like to hear me do stupid shit, it seems. There we go. I got a beer. Chill out. Stop biting your nails, for Christ's sakes. Let's do it.
Mansin got a manic and still panicked and chills while the hands with bills vanish in the hills. Focused on skill, but still need krills for thrills. Cause mama's bills are only making the ill. Living with an ordeal, the medical field can't heal. And niggas wonder why I strive for a deal. For real, you don't feel me like ills in the sea. So please leave the please. I got D's to complete. I got them called in on a weight lift. Ball hit your chest, you can't take it like this ain't some shit to play with. From slave ships to shipping out pages of the black man's greatest talent. Black control the wave like the moon into stages. Beyond being impaired by buckshot, stay duck low. Got me flow artificially like aqueducts. So I just stay accurate, run a bus pipes, the pressure's on. Try to stay as nice, twice as forever gone.
Remorse for what? You people have done everything in the world to me. Doesn't that give me equal right? All right? I can do anything I want to you people at any time I want to, because that's what you've done to me. If you spit in my face and smack me in the mouth and throw me in solitary confinement for nothing,
is that Charles Manson? That is.
Gravel deep in the pits of hell, it gets sweaty. Be burned to drop funk carry every line, get a plus. Like Chevy, you can tell by the grill. Crack a smile, the cook 'em is real. They still overlook 'em, fuck it. Let's get out these streets through the mic and hit the lotto like book 'em. These niggas skating nice trying to book 'em. But he know the pages, lick the fingertip and flip it. Proceed to spit the written, niggas can't predict my diction. Quick to pause, we wanna listen. Dismissing your distance, I ain't wasting time, there's greatness in the distance. These niggas spitting waste shit. Dirtiest cops that take kids and put them in their early grave. No mistake, no remorse. On his face, straight hate, can't learn to love us. Para unrefined, the only lover. They ain't even undercover, but my people in a slumber. Damn. I'm sick of Mansin, it's wearing me thin. So bearing the pins, the only apparent care that's within. Writtens and wins like Witten, giving them tight to the end. The titan eyes will remember till he's in his grave with the spin. Even then, I'd underestimate them while celebrations take place. The praise of my separate from the fake scum. Fuck a place, son. These snake niggas nowadays that take crumbs. It's cake to some, and the some means all. So whether a biggie or small, if a penny's involved, then the problem gets solved. Cause looking soft is awful, it's all bull, and I'm full. Usually I'm on E, and I'm needing a pull. Got my toes in deep, now I creep and I eat with the wolves. Still I keep peace and deliver to the sheep. Cause you sow what you reap, and the loop must repeat.
I haven't done enough. I might be ashamed of that, for not doing enough, for not giving enough, for not being more perceptive, for not being aware enough, for not understanding.
So that, okay. Gotta say, Clarissa, kind of weak. I thought, kind of weak. You know,
it felt like a sessions track.
Yeah, it felt like a sessions track. Yeah, it was. Were they glorifying Charles Manson?
No, I don't think they were. I think it was
focusing on his more. They did treat him like shit, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get it. I don't get what she was thinking.
It felt very Coast Contra-esque.
Yeah, new school.
You know?
I bet you there's a shit ton of young heads who fucking eat this shit up. Well, I bet you there is.
So the lyrics themselves.
How old do you think Clarissa is?
She's probably in her 30s. Probably in her mid late 30s.
I always consider her like 60s.
Wow. You just doubled the freaking age on her. 60 to 70, huh?
65, 68. Yeah.
I mean, obviously we don't know, you know, we don't know, but
no,
I don't know. Like, I feel like this track has a time and a place.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
In another setting, I like it. You know?
Yeah, I don't know if Battle Cuts was it.
Look, the skinny guy with the hat, he was good.
Yeah, like they.
But it was a real low budget video, like real underground. She went real underground with it. Like she's going against Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not exactly an easy battle.
Like, there's nothing against the lyrics. There's nothing against the pen game. Like it was dope, but I just don't know if it was the right track for the setting
for Battle Cuts.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Maybe
we'll see. This could be, you know, man. I'm hitting this at Del too.
Yeah.
Like sometimes he does shit that I'm just kind of like, eh.
Sometimes there's some too artsy. He gets really artsy. Like some of those manic Mondays, I used to list. Like some of those, I'm like, okay.
Yeah. There's a couple kinds of artists, right? Where I'm not saying anything about sexuality when I say this, but there's flamboyant artists.
Okay.
They could be straight. So let's say they're straight, just for sake of argument.
Yeah.
Straight, which means doesn't matter at all. If I don't know what to say, but let's say they're straight.
Yeah.
But there's artists who will like spend time in the mirror making their hair look cool, or doing their makeup, or doing their nails, or
the performative piece.
Yeah, performative piece. There's lots of people who are into that, and I kind of put Del in that camp where he's just such a flamboyant artist. Like he's an artist before he's an MC, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, I agree. I agree. He's a musician and an artist.
And an artist before he's an MC.
I agree.
And I put him in that kind of camp where, like, you know, Bishop, NEHRU, and Q Hampton, they were MCs. They were MCs doing their thing. So I'm giving it an 8. The Bishop NEHRU tune, an 8. Which and I could easily put Del at a 7 on some of his songs. Let's figure it out. Interesting, Clarissa. You never cease to amaze me. This is Del. Press rewind.
I think this is Dan the Automator as his producer.
Okay.
Building the beat.
Check my comprehensive catalog of crafts. I'm daft, I battle all like I don't have it all. Avant-garde, Battlestar Galactica.
Avant-garde, exactly.
I'm shining through the aperture, but I'm not gonna bust no caps for ya. That's another genre. I'm the black bomber, track charmer, sack burner, distract burdens. If it ain't that urgent, nerve prince, word sentinel, invisible, infidel, interstellar, hella clever endeavors, immeasurable. We only happen to go incredible, melodramatic with tales from the tablet. You fail cause you average, regardless of your sales and your status. You extra baggage. I bamboozle like I'm mobbing in a Land Cruiser. Down MacArthur, artistic archer, autistic misfit. Y'all get the sickness when I spit the wickedness and split your wig like Kid Ignorance. Leave you headless like Icky Bob.
That beat change is nice.
Hip-hop's too difficult, to me it's a cult. Lyrics lacerate and slit your throat. Beat your brain down like Piscopo and sniffing coke. I don't know, different strokes, so respect me before I whip out old Betsy. Surgically remove you from my testes. Purposely improve you just to see who the best be. With soul I'm sexy, take a pole to know the prestige. Large lefty, I automate, animate my soul sanitation like I got a canvas painting. Manifestations. Hey, whoever hearing this, Deltron Z be a lyricist, frontin' on your fake false appearances. Drive you delirious, dead serious, the area's might mysterious. Hey Pete, whoever hearing this, Deltron Z be a lyricist, frontin' on your fake false appearances. Drive you delirious, dead serious, the area's might mysterious.
That was good. 32 bars straight.
Kind of an intro to let you know who he is.
Yeah.
Go ahead, try symbiosis. But most rap artists don't have any focus. Think they flipping chips? Try penny brokers. Kids go low penny loafers. Get my album, I'll show you how it's done. Delatocious, hella atrocious with vocals. My throat holes, verbal choke holes. Poke holes in your scrolls. My goals are not rifles. I flow, scrimmage like the micronauts. You might go pop. And I might grow crops, go get the Gestapo. You risking a pot full of gold. Pull a zodiac sign at halftime. Reenact rhymes from my past life over flashlights. Man, you don't know the half. Dash right to the phonograph, blow your boulder dash. Coordinates confirmed, subordinates will learn. My ordinance is stern, so supporting my firm is the only way in this lonely age where you're going crazy. The style is sold and paid for, cause I made more. Water MCs like the Bay Shore, bullets graze doors. In Oakland where they lay low, Della's going AWOL with napalm, A-bombs. Taped to my arms like the town crier. Now miser, strider, spitting cider, ripping plywood. Forget beefcake and lyrical cheapskates. Try Dell and win the sweepstakes. What I make it so hot, it's seething. Off the deep end, stop your breathing. Caught you sleeping, now you're peeking like you've eaten 100 microdots, wreck your equinox. Delete every piece of props.
That's a lot of microdots.
In the World Olympics, completely furnished with burners like Ted Turner. I broadcast the classics, fabulous, fantastic. Beep, whoever hearing this, Deltron Z be a lyricist, running on your fake false appearances. Drive you delirious, dead serious, the eeriest, mic mysterious. Hey, whoever hearing this, Deltron Z be a lyricist, running on your fake false appearances. Drive you delirious, dead serious, the eeriest, mic mysterious. And the survey says, go practice what's up, man.
You know, I mean, unnecessary beat ride out is the same beat the entire tune. I don't know, dude. That's an 8 too. They're both 8s. I like the format, 32 break, 32 or whatever it was. It was nice. It was easy to listen to. I'd never turn it off, but it wasn't like, wow, that's a 9 at all. It was just kind of like, yeah, nothing really made sense. It was just lyrical fitness. which is good. There's a time and a place for that.
Mhm.
Wasn't really a storyline or a theme.
Actually, there was a thing.
What was it?
He's telling you that he's talking about people who try to test him and say that he's not that lyrical type of artist of MC, and he's basically telling you guys, hey, listen to what I can do.
Yeah, but which resulted in a lot of lyrical fitness.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so was lyrical fitness too.
Yeah.
Creatively ensued.
But a pointed.
Yeah, like I'm saying what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doing it and being loud and proud about it. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's an 8.2. I'll give it to Dell, but it's tight. Like it's tight. I gave Bishop an 8.
Yeah. I think I'm at kind of like where you're at. I think Dell edges it. It's like an 8.25. Mm-hmm. It edges it. I think one of the disconnects is the time difference in when the tracks were released. Oh no, you didn't hit her with the wah wah.
I did. She lost. Fair and square, she lost. But she's still a black belt. And next week, now, Clarissa, this is the thing. You may have lost this battle, but you just have to find a better song to face Dell with. And next week, on Monday, we'll sit down and we'll face you against Dell again. And if you win, you go on to the next guy. And we'll do that the week after that. Well, the week after that. Or whatever, right? Like it'll be this was her only chance to go all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Which she didn't.
Right.
So now she's just part of the weekly show. Like we'll do red belt battles, LP and Clarissa.
Depending on who she wheels, basically.
Yeah, who she wheels. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So, no, because she doesn't wheel anymore. She's in the Wheel of Champions. So she just says she goes against Dell the next battle she gets.
Why would she go against Dell only?
Because Dell beat her. And that's the order that we spun for her.
Yeah, but now the order is irrelevant because she didn't continue through.
But she's got so she spins the Wheel of Champions next.
Yeah, so for example, LP is going to be the next person in the
so LP, but we're gonna have to with LP we're gonna have to remove a few MCs so she can't spin them.
Why?
Because she's already beaten them.
But then she lost, so then she has to face these guys all over again.
Not all of them. I don't think they should have to face the ones that they lost to or that they beat again.
Well, but then
how are they ever going to get to gold belt? Because they'll never make it. Because they're constantly having to reset and redo everybody. Like they could be a 11th degree black belt, and then all of a sudden they lose, so they have to go through all 12 MCs again. That doesn't make sense.
So then now we're talking about a league and not a tournament.
Well, we're talking about they're in a special circumstance because they're in the tournament of Rev. I think that like Clarissa, it doesn't matter because she lost in the first round, so she has to face everybody again regardless. But as far as LP is concerned, she's already beat 3 MCs. I think that those should be removed from her wheel when we spin her again. I think it's just once you beat them once, they're out of your pick, they're out of your life. On to the next ones. Because then at least she's gonna be able to eventually become a gold belt, potentially. Because if we don't allow them to remove the MCs they've beaten, it's going to be nonstop. It's infinity.
Okay, so then you're saying that LP has to beat Black Thought because she lost to Black Thought?
Yes, that's who she should face next, I think. And we keep the same order. I think Clarissa should have to give us another request for Dell because that's who she lost to. And then LP should have to give us another one for Black Thought until she beats Black Thought. And then she goes on to the next MC that she hasn't beat. And then eventually she'll check all those MCs off the list and she'll have a gold belt battle. It'll be a big fucking party and we can go live and on members only live on Wilkshake. By the way, Clarissa, if you're watching this, become a members only It's only $1 a month, but there's some good stuff going on there. We were live before this. Go to Wilkshake Music and become a member of the channel, and you'll get access to Reaction Radio. And you can call in Big Mike and buy him a membership too. $2 a month to get you in Big Mike and Reaction Radio again. But I think Ignacio, I think we need to remove who LP beat.
Well, she had a draw with K Reno and Dell, and then she had a draw with Nas and Coogee Rap. But the only one she actually beat was Charlie Tuna.
But I think still tie goes to the runner. Those count as wins because it allowed her to move on. Because then
I think her record should be 2 draws, 1 win, and a loss right now.
That makes it a league though, and not a tournament of champions. Right? Because if it's a tournament of champions, then she's in the tournament and she has a status. She's a 3rd degree black belt. She has 7 more red belts to get through, and then she has a gold belt battle.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Sure. Because
I don't think they should have to go through the entire gauntlet again after they've already beaten some of the MCs. This being said, I don't think LP should be at the same level as Clarissa right now just because she lost 1. She's already won 3. She shouldn't go back to a black belt and have to run through the entire gauntlet again. That doesn't make sense.
I guess we're just seeing it in a different way, but it's okay.
You're seeing it as making it a league, and no, I'm seeing as
I'm not. That's what I thought you were seeing it as.
So why don't you tell me what you're thinking?
Why don't we do this backstage?
Okay, cool. All right, guys. Clarissa, you lose, unfortunately. Peace out. We'll see you in the next one.